Yesterday we had learned exercise 1G, question number 1 and 2. Okay, so today we are going to learn same exercise, question number second, last column we will learn now. Okay, question number second F, then question number third B. Okay, question number third A is the homework for you. I am explaining you only question number third B. Okay, and the last one, that is chapter checkup. After this I will explain you last two questions, two word problems. Remaining are the homework for you that you have to solve at home. Daily you have to solve one question. Okay, not all the question at a time. Okay, understood? So see here, page number 29, exercise 1G, question number second. Find three rational numbers between 7 by 10 and 9 by 11. Yesterday I explained you this one, how to find out the rational numbers between two rational numbers. Okay, and many of you solve that one, solve that exercise. Also they send me the images. Okay, so see here, you have to find the three rational numbers between these two rational numbers. Okay, you know very well when the denominators are different, so that time we have to find the LCM of the denominators. Okay, then make the denominator same and then find the three rational numbers between them. Okay, so first we have to find the LCM of 10 and 11. So LCM of 10 and 11, how to find it, that you know very well. Okay, that method to find the LCM of these two numbers. So this number is divisible by 2, so you have to divide it by 2. 2 5 are 10, 11 is not divisible, so remains as it is. Now this 5 is divisible by 5 only, so 5 1 are 5, 11 is as it is. And then this number is divisible by 11 only, so 1 and 1. So LCM is equal to product of these three numbers, 2 5 into 11, 2 into 5 into 11, means 2 5 are 10, 10 into 11 means 110. So this is the LCM, this is your LCM. So make the denominator same, means 7 by 10 is here, so you have to write here 7 into something and 10 into something. Then you can get the answer, that is 110 here. 110. So you have to multiply here by 11, 11 by 11. So what you can get here, 77 by 11. So next number is 9 by 11. So this will be equal to 9 into 10 and then 11 into 10. So you can get here 90 divided by 110. Now you have these two numbers. Okay, instead of these two numbers we have these two numbers. Can you find out the three rational numbers between these two numbers? So you can easily find it. This is the smallest number, this is the greatest number. So you have to count the next number. Okay, after 77 by 110, the next number is 78 by 110, 79 by 110, then 80 by 110. Like this you can get the numbers up to 89. Okay, so the numbers, the three rational numbers between which these two numbers, or you can say these two numbers, any number you can write here. So 9 by 10 and 7 by 10 and 9 by 11 is equal to R. So you can write after this number which one, 78 by 110, 79 by 110, then 80 by 110. So like this you can get the numbers. Again some numbers are there, but you have to write only three numbers. Understood this? So write down. Okay, so the next problem, that is question number 3. Listen here. What is the question? Question number 3. Read it again. Now you have to find out 5 rational numbers. Okay, find the 5 rational numbers between these two numbers. One of the number is negative. This is negative number. This is positive number. Okay, so no problem. If the number is negative, then no problem. Okay, so see here, same method you have to apply here also. First you have to find the LCM of these two numbers, because these two numbers are, the denominators are different. So LCM of these two numbers are here 21 and 25. So what you can get, any number is divisible by which number, that you have to find. Okay, so is it divisible by 2? Anyone? No. Is it divisible by 3? Any one of them, or both numbers? So this is divisible by 3. 3 7 is 21. This is not divisible, so remains as it is. now this one is divisible by 25. 7 as it is and 5 5 again 5 7 as it is 5 1 5 and again this one 7 1 7. So you know this method how to find the LCM. So LCM is equal to 3 into 5 into 5 into 7. So 5 5 are 25, 7 3 are 21. Means 21 into 25. Okay, so you can get here after multiplying these two, you can get 525. Okay, you can get 525. So 525 is the LCM. So you have to make the denominator same. Okay, so minus 16 by 21. So this will be equal to minus 16 by 21. Okay, into by which number to get 525? You have to multiply here 25 by 25. So after multiplying these two numbers, you can get minus 400 divided by 525. Okay. So now the next number, that is 18 by 25. So this will be equal to 18 by 25. So you have to multiply here 21 by 21. So you can get here 525. And 18 into 21. Can you find it? What is the answer? 18 into 21. So find here 18 into 21. 18 into 21. So we can get 1 8 are 8, 1 1 are 1, 0, 2 8 are 16, 6, 1 remains, 2 1 are 2 plus 1, 3, 8, 7, 3. So we can get 378. Okay. What you can get? 378. Means this number is 378. Like this. Now you have to find the 5 rational numbers between these two numbers. Okay, 5 rational numbers between these two numbers. Means your number is minus 400 divided by 525. 525. And last number is 378 divided by 525. So can you write the 5 rational numbers between these two numbers? So the 3 rational numbers. Numbers are minus 400 means minus 399 by 525, then minus 398 by 525, minus 397 by 525, minus 396 by 525, minus 395 by 525. 1 2 3 4 5 over. You can start from this side also. Okay, you can start from this side also. So in this way you can find the 5 rational numbers. So can you solve the first problem of same question, question number 3rd A, that you have to solve. This is the homework. Okay, so write down this. Now chapter check out. Next page, open it. And last two questions, see there, the two problems are word problems. Okay, I will explain that problem. So see here, Seema has a roll of ribbon of length 30 meter. If she cuts strips of length 1 integer 1 by 4 meter per strip, how many strips can she get from the roll and how much of the roll will be left? Understood what is the meaning of this question? Okay, what is the meaning of this question? See here. What is the exact meaning of this one? Chapter check out. Okay. Question number 11. Question number 11. See here. Seema has a roll of ribbon of length, how many? 30 meter. Means the total length of ribbon is given. Seema has a ribbon having length is 30 meter. Okay, the length of ribbon is 30 meter. And she cut that ribbon into pieces. Okay, and each piece having length is given 1 integer 1 by 4 meter. So in this way, how many pieces are there and how much ribbon is left, that you have to find. So first you have to write what is given. Okay, what is given? Length of ribbon. Length of ribbon is equal to how 30 meter. And next one, length of strip, each strip is given. So length of each strip is given, that is 1 integer 1 by 4 meter, means 4 1 the 4 plus 1 5 by 4 meter. This is the length of each strip. So if you cut this 30 meter ribbon into a pieces of 5 by 4 meter, so how many pieces you can get? So you have to find the number of pieces. So therefore number of pieces or number of strips, number of pieces of ribbon is equal to, what you have to do? You have to divide this by this one. Okay, so 30 divided by 5 by 4 means what? 30 you have to multiply it here and write the reciprocal of this number. Okay, so yesterday I explained you such type of problems. So 5 1 and 5 6 6 4 24. So in this way 24 pieces you can get. How many pieces? 24. So how much ribbon is left? No any ribbon is left. Okay, so what is the last question here? How much of the roll will be left? Roll is not left. In this we can write. Understood? Write down. Now the last question, see here. Last question, that is, a shirt can be stitched using 2 integer 1 by 4 meter of cloth. How much cloth is required for stitching 9 shirts? Okay, if you want to make one shirt, okay, so you have to use 2 integer 1 by 4 meter. So for 9 shirts, how much cloth is required? That you have to find. Means what you have to do here? You have to do the multiplication. So can you do it? Okay, I will explain you. See here. Over this. Now the last question. 12. Question number 12. So first you have to write what is given. Okay. A shirt can be stitched using 2 integer 1 by 4 meter of cloth. For one shirt, how much cloth is required? 2 integer 1 by 4 meter. So for 9 shirts, how much cloth is required? Okay. So we have to write it like this. For one shirt, the cloth is required. How many cloth is required? That is 2 integer 1 by 4 meter. 2 integer 1 by 4 meter. Means you have to convert this one into improper fraction. So 4 to the 8 plus 1, 9 by 4 meter. Okay. So therefore for 9 shirts, the cloth is equal to 9 into 9 by 4. Means 9 9 the 81 by 4 meter. So you can convert into mixed number also. So 81 by 4, 4 2s are 8, 0, 1, 4 0s are 0, means 1. So you can write this 4 as it is. This number you have to write here. This number you have to write here. So this much meter of cloth is required for stitching 9 shirts. Okay. For one shirt, this much cloth is required. And for 9 shirts, this much cloth is required. Okay, understood? So write down this. Okay.